everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. Today is episode number 3 of our 5-part series on how 90 days can change your life. Your 90-day game plan. Yesterday we talked about goals, and I hope you've set them by now. If you haven't, pause this video right now and set your goals. But today, I'm going to talk about one of the most critical and often overlooked areas of the 90-day game plan. And when I talk about 90-day game plan, sometimes people just say, oh, I'm starting mine tomorrow. Worst mistake you could make. The worst mistake you can make. Let me tell you, the most powerful part of the 90-day game plan is pre-launch. Your pre-launch phase. The time before you're going to start. See, during that period of time, you can be unbelievably influential. You can grow your team. You can... A lot of people think pre-launch is just when you're thinking about it. No! Give you an example. Let's say today is January 1st. And you decide that your launch day is going to be March 1st. Okay? So you now have 2 months, January and February, to pre-launch your campaign. Okay? So you're going to have a very detailed description of what it is you're going to do when you launch on March 1st. And your job during this pre-launch is to recruit as many people into that campaign before March 1st starts as possible. So, give you some examples. And this is a 60-day pre-launch period of time. The longer the better. The pre-launch time, the longer pre-launch, the better. Because you have more time to build a team, build influence, get excitement, get people behind your campaign. So I'll give you an example. If I was to talk to you and I was pre-launching and I was getting ready, I was going to launch on March 1st, and I call you on January 2nd, I say, listen, we have to sit down and we have to talk. Because I'm about to launch something amazing. Now, it's not launched yet. I'm going to launch March 1st. Okay? I'm going to launch March 1st. But let me tell you about the plan. On March 1st, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be exciting. Right now, I'm putting together the inner circle of people who are going to help with this campaign, this description of this campaign. Here, let me sit down with you and let me show it to you, the description of this campaign. And I promise you, if you talk about something that you're about to do versus something you're already doing, your recruiting will go through the roof. You'll be able to recruit 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 people personally by just telling them your story of the detailed description of what the campaign is going to be. You understand what I'm saying? Do you feel the power of that? The power of the pre-launch is an awesome force. See, I can go to somebody and say, look, I'm putting together my inner circle for this launch, March 1st. And I'm looking for people who are serious and are excited and engaged and can see the vision of what we're talking about with this description of this launch. Now, after I show it to you, is it compelling to you? Yes or no? Are you in or out? Yes or no? I'm looking for an inner circle. You want to be part of the inner circle? Because I think the inner circle is going to do very well financially. Yes or no? Yes, I am. I'm part of the inner, I want to be part of the inner circle. Well, here's what it's going to take for you to be in the inner circle. You're going to need to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And you create a little checklist of things that they need to do. They've got to sponsor some people, and they've got to get some tools, and they've got to sign up at the program, and they've got to get themselves on an auto ship or whatever. They've got to get themselves engaged in the process, and they also have to create their little team. So now you're in or you're out. I'm in. Okay, we're going to be doing this before our launch, and our launch is going to go from March, April, and May, all the way until June 1st. Okay, that's our 90-day game plan, but here's the things that you need to do. So you see now, if you use this detailed description to create your inner circle, and I promise you, once you write down this detailed description of what you're about to do, and you'll understand that tomorrow when I talk about the launch, the details of the launch, then you can create your inner circle very easily. And you can motivate and inspire them to create their inner circle quickly. So imagine if you're able to sponsor, by telling this detailed description, between January 1st and March 1st, you're able to sponsor 20 people. And I promise you can do that. I promise you can. And you can teach those 20 to each create an inner circle of 10. Now you have 220 people on your team on launch day. On launch day. 220 people on your team engaged, motivated with you, excited. They're going to roll through this 90-day game plan with you. Do you see the power of doing that? It's so much more compelling than calling somebody on March 5th after it's already done. They don't feel like an insider as much. They don't feel special as much. They don't feel scarcity as much. They just feel part of the group. But this group, the inner circle, created in pre-launch, is amazingly powerful. Now, a lot of this detailed description is going to be clearer to you tomorrow when I go through part 4, which is your launch, and what's included in the launch, and this detailed description that you can tell to people in pre-launch. Okay? I hope this is inspiring to you. If you're the person that I hope you are, you're getting kind of fired up. You know what I mean? You've heard the stories of what other people have done to change their life. You don't want to crawl anymore. You've set your goals. You can see the power of this that you never thought of before. And you're getting fired up. Right? Now, one more thing and then I'll wrap up for today's show. Some people say, well, when's a good time for me to start my pre-launch or to start my launch? Sometimes it's when people just get started and they use this process to start their business. Sometimes people are going through transition. And that was when in 1992, I was going through a transition. In 2005 when I did this, I was just getting started and I used this whole process to do it. In 1992 when I did this, I was in a transition period. And I used that opportunity to be able to create this window. If your company is coming out with something new product, new service, new innovation, new something, you can use this to build a story around that new thing. Okay? Or sometimes it's just you deciding that now's my time. You've been with a company for whatever and you've plateaued and you're not growing the way you want to. You just draw a new line in the sand and you tell a compelling new story. Up until now I was just screwing around, but let me tell you, on March 1st, here's what I'm going to do. Are you in or are you out? And tell this, basically the same story, but with a fresh mindset inside your existing. And I've seen some people succeed with all of those different scenarios. Okay? So whatever your scenario, we can create a template that will make this work for you. So that's it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. You decide to go pro because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Tomorrow, we talk about the launch. See you then. Take care. Bye-bye.